Welcome back to Mama Beyond Sight. And I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Excuse me. I wanted to come back on and elaborate a little bit more on my analogy with the butterfly and the stages, which I hope you find interesting. So, first of all, let's give thank you so much to our higher source, our spiritual guides, our guardian angel. Our ancestors and our protective spirits. Thank you so much for allowing us to meet one more day and helping me to channel these messages that are so important for many. Okay. So thank you to my subscribers and viewers. And I love you so much. Thank you so much. So on with our topic. I just posted uh, a video about our purpose, and we used the analogy of the caterpillar and how the process goes between larva and caterpillar and into a cocoon, right? Which is mostly what we do spiritually, um, in order to shed off a lot of the not needed um, attributes or things that don't serve us in order for us to fly, right? Because the caterpillar cannot fly, right? It has to go through these stages in order to reach that flight point. So I have mentioned that so do we. We're not going to fly, but we go through these stages. And, I said, after the caterpillar comes out of his little egg, icky, gooky stuff, it becomes a caterpillar. And sometimes the point of it going from a caterpillar to a cocoon. Sorry. Um. Yeah, I have my TV on. Anyway, the music and the background is again meditating with music for body and spirit. It's one of the chakra healing meditation. So anyway, sometimes, you know, that caterpillar gets stepped on or eaten by a worm. And we spoke about how you're born, and that's the purpose, that's the divine plan, right? Many of us think of death in a sad, gory, I don't know, weird thing, but it's part of our lives. We're not born as rocks, right? And even a mountain, within some time, with the wind blowing and shifting and the water hitting it, scales of that comes off um, and becomes smaller. Those particles start coming off and becomes, I guess, another rock, right? But anywho, so the little worm that got ate or stepped on that worm caterpillar is has to die to live, right? Yeah. You know, I know someone that thought they were never gonna have children. They went through many years, probably up to close to her 30s, and was not able to have a baby. I did some reading on her. I touched her and so on, even though we already knew that she had some type of blockage in her fallopian tubes. So, I told her, do you believe? You know, do you believe in source? Do you believe in the power of will? You know. So she agreed, and I put my hands on her. We did some ritual and prayers, and I gave her something to do. And I told her, if you have faith by doing this, you know, and faith is the operative word there. That's the main. Because I could have gave her a pea, a little pea or a little nut, and she would have had faith in what I did, or faith in source. Okay, faith in the spirits. Guess what? Her fallopian tubes got cleared. Yeah, so she was able to have a baby, but somewhere in that process, her first baby um was born still, right? you know and yeah, that's a sad thing, but as spirit told me, don't be sad, because that baby was clearing the way for the other three that she has to be born. Isn't that wonderful? you know so sometimes the bird has to eat the caterpillar. you know we could have another analogy with that, but you understand what I'm saying. You know, sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, we have to shed off. Um, I don't want to keep saying that doesn't serve us, but shed off that is, weighing us down. You know, we entrust the process. When that Adam becomes was here on this was put on the earth, and that Adam is in the mama's belly. Let's start from there. Your trust, have no choice, but the mom is trusting the process that it will be done, right? And lo and behold, that becomes a fetus. Mama doesn't do that. The process, source, right? Immaculately, the little fetus starts growing, and you see the legs and little eyes, and it starts, arms, and all these beautiful things that start happening in the mama's belly until the baby comes out. The baby comes out, and we're still in the process. Baby starts growing. It starts growing in more hair. It starts growing in teeth. Who does this? Process, right? Source. You don't have to do anything, right? Just go with the flow. After you become 10 years old or so, and on and on and on, when you become let's say 60, the body that you have at 60 isn't the same body that you came in when you was first born. right? No, it truly changed the body. Spirit, soul is still intact, right? That doesn't ever change. Hair starts falling out, your teeth starts falling out. The process. You're gonna get tired of that word, I know. But what I'm saying is that as you came in, the body is goes through all these changes, you know, mentally, spiritually, um, mentally, we're not going to say it stays the same, but that which you learn, and whether it's negative or positive, it could stay somewhere back there, right? Unless you remove that, you know. But the spirit remains the same. The spirit remains pure and strong, you know. So, um, there's the only thing that we are in control of is our spirit, because the body, we could treat it well, eat well, exercise, you know. Some people just won't exercise and overeat, and like myself, I like candy, I like cookies, I like cake and pizza. But you know, you could take care of the inside, I mean your body, and it's meant to deteriorate, okay? But what does not deteriorate is the soul, it's the spirit, is that energy, is that everlasting source energy, okay? So we need to feed that soul also with positive thinking, and keep asking questions. And if you don't find the answer in one spot, do research, you know. Make it plentiful, you know. Fill up your soul with your heart desires, you know, with all the positive vibrations that we could have, you know. Because again, when we leave this plane, what we're taking back, to source, is the love information, the positivity information. We're not taking back our bodies to source, because that's a earthly matter. Okay. The only thing we take back to source is love. Okay. So I have so much to say on those points, but I don't want to overwhelm you with long videos. But again, you know, do meditations, and quiet down, you know, and ask questions, you know. Again, do research, you know, do research, and embrace yourself, my lovelies. I love you so much, and I want you to shine as the star that you are, to the highest. Glory be. Yes. Source got you, and so do I. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. And love, light, and blessings, my lovelies. And stay tuned. I got some more for you. Come on. Pucker up. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your love and your support. And I'm sending it right back to you. Later.